Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a landscaping tutorial using only base game, so let's get into it. First I am going to the terrain paint tool and I am just painting a little path leading in the direction of where we're going to do most of the landscaping. So I just picked one, and it's okay if you mess up like I just did there. You can just get rid of it and redo it. I like to use the third size circle. Makes a good path size, sorry. And we'll come back to that a bit later. Now I'm just going in and picking a tree to use. I couldn't decide between that one or other trees, but we do end up choosing that green one there. So yeah, and as you can see, you can obviously just change the sizes of all the objects in the game. And yeah, so I chose that tree, then I moved it around. And also this path is good if you want to have a little seating area under the tree. That's really nice, just extending it close to the tree there. And now what I like to do is I like to surround the trees with bushes or flowers to make it look a little bit more whimsical, I guess you could say, and it makes it look a bit more natural than just having a plain tree by itself. So just fill that up with any basically plants or flowers that you like. And yeah, I really like those purple ones and that big one on the side. And you just need to do that all the way around, and if you can add a little bit of like a grassy part underneath those bushes. You probably should do that first. I realize that now, but you can, I guess, do it whatever way you want. I did it this way and it still worked out, so yeah, I'm just trying to find the right ones to go underneath. I think I actually delete this one later, but I'm much more happy with the one that I choose. And yeah, this grass is a bit of a weird colour, I feel. Like, it's kind of pale, but not at the same time. Yeah, it's like a really weird colour. But now I'm just going in and adding in the bushes around the rest of the tree. I'm not sure why I only did half of them before, but probably shouldn't do that. You should probably do it all at once. One go. And yeah, so I'm adding them in, just choosing the right ones. I had this bush, I don't know if you saw it before, it just appeared then for a second. But I do like that one, but just not in this situation. I obviously didn't end up using it. But you can always use a couple of the same bushes more than once if you really want to. Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure I did end up using that grass. Yeah, sorry about that. Got mixed up. But yeah, so I'm just adding flowers in, anything. I actually add these sunflowers in. They're a bit small, so I just sized them up, and they look really nice. I love them. So you should probably use them. And I love how with the landscaping, it comes actually with a lot of different items just with the base game. So that's why I decided to do just base game tutorial. Well, I guess it's not a loads tutorial. And now I'm just adding in a few rocks to add a bit of a different texture, I guess you could say, or just mix it up a little. And we will use those rocks on the path in a minute. And you'll see in a second, I'm just gonna add in, here we go, see it now. I was gonna add in another tree, but I decided to keep it a bit more simpler. Is that a word? Simple? And just leave it to that corner specifically. Just for the tutorial, I might add in a bit more later by myself, but yeah. So I went through a bunch of trees. As I said, I didn't end up choosing any, but yeah, I just was looking through trees. I mean, if you want, you can just look at the tree options through that. But now I'm actually going in with a really important step. You have to get a brownish dirt colour, and as you can see, just put it around the edge of the bushes. And yeah, so it looks like the dirt has been moved around there, and it just adds a bit of realism. And just extend that path again. And yeah, so now I'm going in with the rocks, like I said before. And what you want to do is you add rocks along the edge of the path, along each end, so it doesn't look so flat. It defines the path a bit more, I guess you could say. And I will leave an opening, but I'm not sure. I think Sims might be able to walk through it, but I'm not sure. I think I've seen that happen before, but I do leave an opening just in case I can't. But I guess it's more specifically you're supposed to walk towards this area, so that's why I didn't have like other paths going any other ways. You can add that if you have multiple areas that you are using. But so just try and switch between different rocks. As you can see, I click off, then place an item, then go on a different one. And yeah, just switch between rocks, makes it look more natural, and try to stick as close to the edge of the path as you can. But if you need to, well, you'll see one sec if there's a bit of green underneath, you can see mine. We will fix that in a second with that paint again. And this is basically just to clean up the edges and make it look a bit neater. So yeah, I'm doing that now. So just grab the same terrain paint, and what I did, I went one size smaller, so it still covers enough area, but doesn't have too much, so you see it coming out the other side of the rocks. And yeah, just neaten up the edges, and some of the rocks have like bits that stick in and out, so that bit can be tricky to cover up. And I think it's good to do that so that you can, so it's not too small the path. And now I'm just doing the same thing that I did with the bushes by adding the dirt underneath. I really like the effect that this idea, I guess, or technique, that's the word, has on the landscaping. It just makes it look really nice and a bit more realistic and natural. And I am using the lowest size for this one, so it doesn't go through the rocks again. And again, if you make a mistake, just fix it up, undo it, fix it up, redo it. Like, it's really easy. And if you do something else, then you notice there is a mistake in what you've done, just there's an eraser tool you can use. And now I'm just bringing that path outwards, so it's a clear little exit way, and just added 2 rocks on the sides. And I'll go back with the terrain paint tool and do the same thing on those edges on the outside. Of course, don't know why I was doing on the inside. Oh, I must have been filling in the green, obviously. And yep, so now I'm just having a look around, not sure what that's about. But another thing that you want to do, now you want to add in some furniture. Well, this part's not really landscaping, I guess. This is just outdoor decoration. It makes it look a bit more nicer. If you want somewhere for your Sims to sit and talk in the shade under a tree. I really like this chair because it looks really nice outside. And it's like the detail on the backing looks really, really nice. And I was thinking about adding another chair in on the other side, but they didn't really have one that matched that, so I just decided not to. And I was looking through to add something else. But next, you should probably add some lighting so you can see the whole thing at night. That makes it look really nice. These lights are really big to start off with, actually, so I just sized them down a little bit and put them all through in the plants. You'll see in a moment I'll change the settings to nighttime. But this one I don't think I ended up using, but it can be good in other situations. It just basically shines light. I think it works better on walls, but it shines light up facing things. But I think I just stuck with these ones, and then I add them along the path so you can see where you're walking, don't run into any rocks or anything. And yeah, just adding those along. I'm not sure why they start off so big, but they're massive and they look redonkulous. They look ridiculous. So I just sized them down, of course. And next, I thought I was thinking about adding a fountain, but I didn't end up doing that in the end. So there is some really nice fountain options. I remember once I went on a roof and I used a half wall, like the shortest half wall. Then I put all bushes in there and that square modern-ish fountain, I put that in there and that looked really nice. So you definitely can use fountains in other situations. I feel like it just didn't fit with the vibe of this one. And there is that fountain from before. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe for more Sims content on my channel, and comment down below if you want me to do more tutorials like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.